Hi, welcome to my junk journal heaven. This is Camille. I have a project to do. I put one into this bee journal and I'm making another one to show you, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. I got the idea from Julie at Camellia Crafts. I'm not sure exactly if this is what she did or not, but anyway, I think it was close. You have hidden journaling here. And then you have a belly band. And I tied mine with this ribbon. I'm not sure I like this. I think string would hold it better, but it's in the journal, so I don't know that it makes that big of a difference. Anyway, I want to show you how I made it. So, I have an envelope. A junk mail envelope, of course. And I don't need these extra little flaps on there. I'm going to cut it down so it's 3 inches wide. And these aren't always perfect, so I want to make sure I get it cut right. Okay. All right. Now you could make it wider or narrower if you wanted to, but I want 3 inches. And then I want to make it this is 9.5 inches, and I'm not even going to score it. I'm just going to fold it over and eyeball it. I think about 1.5 inches, something like that, for the tabs on the ends. And it doesn't have to be exact. I mean, you know, we don't have to do things exactly exact. Now, I am going to do one thing I forgot to do before I folded it, and that's glue the side down here. It just makes it a little bit easier to work with. If it's glued. So I have to have it flapping around. And I don't know whether Julie made hers with an envelope or not. I don't remember. I watched her video quite a while ago. And I don't know. She may have used an envelope. She may have just used paper. But I have lots of envelopes, and it just seems like a good idea to use what I have. Now I'm also going to cover this with some paper because I don't want it to be plain. So I am going to grab a book page and put some glue on this. So I can glue it down. You could make it out of paper and then you wouldn't have to glue paper onto it, but I kind of like the idea of it being a little bit stiffer, just because hopefully it'll stay stuck to the page, because I did stick down the ends of it to the page. All right. Put the lid back on the glue here. And see if I can spread this out a little bit. I may have to put some smart glitter glue on the edges, but we'll see, because I'm going to put the paper around the sides of it so it just looks a little more finished on the edges. And I'm going to do what I did with the last one, because I don't know whether I've got it on here straight or not. I'm going to take my stylus and run it along the edge of the envelope, so when I fold it, it's in the right spot. So how's everybody doing? You having a good day? I hope everybody is. I've had a good day today. I had a gift card given to me by cousins after my husband passed away, and to Applebee's. And Applebee's is about 17 miles away, and I just don't think about going over there very often, so I decided today I'd go and have Applebee's. I like their Oriental chicken salad. That's one of my favorite things to eat with them, so I ordered one of those, got it to go, brought it home and ate it, watched a little bit of TV, and then decided to make a video. All right. Now these should fold up fairly easy. And then I'll just glue them down with my art glitter glue. I like to cut the corners so that they're a little bit, so it's not so much paper in the middle. And if I have a little bit like that, I mash it down. Let's see if this one has it. A little bit. All right. But I'll do this one first. Now, I don't know that I'll put this in a journal tonight, because I'm not sure which journal it's going to go in. It'll probably go in my 3rd B journal, but I still don't have the signature sewn in there, so I don't want to put a lot of decoration on the pages until I get them sewn in. I've done it both ways, and I seem to have better luck if I don't have so much stuff, so much thickness when I sew it in. All right. Now, I know that's not quite dry, and it's going to make a crease in it when I fold it, but maybe if I kind of press it a little bit, it won't be quite so bad. because I have some other things I need to do here too. Like cover these ends that are going to be showing up here. And I'm going to cover them with different paper to give it a little bit different look. What did I do with my paper that I was going to use? There it is. I think that'll be all right with it. It's not exciting, but it's okay. I was just looking at some scraps I have, but they're not wide enough. Well, that's not true. This would work this way. Oh, it's got that paper on the other side of it. Do I want to put it on the same thing? And I didn't do that with the other one, but that's an idea. Let me see what else I've got in my scraps over here that might work. That'll only show about, if I put it like that, that'll just show the rows on there. Oh, I've got some tags over there too. I think, since I found this piece, I think I'm just going to use this. Why not? And I'm going to glue it down with my art glitter glue. I've told you that I was going to be going places and I'm going to be flying, and I'm taking some of this with me so I have it to do things with while I'm there. And I've got it in little bottles this size that I can carry on the plane because they're approved size to go on the plane. They can't go down in the hold because they'll freeze. So I can't put it in my checked luggage. It's going to have to go in my backpack and my personal stuff. All right. Let's see here. Now I think I just want this piece to be glued back here, and then I'll cut the rest of it off, trim it off. Since I already have it wrapped around the other sides. Can't wrap that around and this does make it quite thick. Quite heavy duty. There we go. That side's done. I'll do the other end. Do it on the right side. Let's see. Okay. right. That should work. Wipe my glue up so I don't make a mess here. And trim this off. I think that's so pretty. I don't remember where I got that from, or this one. They're very pretty though. Okay, it goes in the scrap bin. All right. Now, I'm going to fold this back down. Make the crease across there. That looks like a crease there, and it's not the right one. I was going to work on that one. Now, it's just going to have to make that little crease when it's not dry, because I don't have time to let the glue stick dry. Oops. And this needs to be over here so it's even. All right. Now I'm going to ink it. I don't know whether I can do the round the corners or not. It may still be too wet, but I'm going to try it. It's pretty heavy. Oh, it worked. Get it in there. Wow. I didn't know whether it would work because it's still kind of wet. That one didn't want to go, but it did. Oh, I like that because I like them inked. I like them rounded. I think they look better when they're rounded sometimes. And then they don't get bent too. If they aren't rounded, they seem to get bent up. All right. Now I may do this one a little bit different than I did the other one. The other one I put a piece of pretty paper in here with the coffee dyed paper behind it. I'm thinking I might just use the coffee dyed paper in here and then decorate the front part of that. Meanwhile, I am going to punch a hole in here. See if I can kind of get the middle. That looks about right there for my grommets. Where's my, oh, right in front of my face. Or my eyelets, not grommets. Yeah. All right. I bent it a little bit, but it'll straighten out. Now I have to decide if I want to do that with the paper or not. And this isn't the prettiest piece of coffee dyed paper I have, but I don't know whether I have others in here or not. So we may just go with a piece in here. I don't know whether I like that or not. I think we'll use this one. I don't know whether to do that or not. Let me see. I definitely want to cut off this edge over here, I think. And this needs to be folded at 3 inches or a little less, because that's how wide that is. Make it a little bit less maybe. And I'm going to end up having to cut some of this off, but that's okay. That's the trouble of not scoring. I should have scored it and then I'd have it exactly. Okay. I'm going to put this in here and cut a little bit off. And then we'll see. Okay, and now I need to measure this. So I have it exact. And there's my pencil. I'm going to mark it right there. Make it a little bit shorter so it doesn't get caught up in those folds. Okay. That did not cut very straight, which means the whole thing's probably crooked, but maybe I can straighten it out a little bit or not. Nope, it's gonna rip it. I don't know why it does that. This is the weirdest cutter I've had. All right, that'll do it. Should anyway. Put these over in the scrap pile. I'm going to fold this back because it's going to be glued to something. Now, if I do this, just this in here, then I have these papers on the outside and I can decorate that, embellish that, and then when it folds out, it would fold out like that and like that. I think that'd be all right. It doesn't have to be decorative paper. And it could always have something slid in here when I get it tied down. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Do something a little bit different. Let's get that glued down. And I don't want it too close to the folds. Okay. And it's not over the edge, so that's good. All right. Now I'm going to need to make these a little bit bigger to put the eyelet in. The larger punch is too big for the eyelets I have, and the small one is too small. So I just make them a little bit bigger. And then I have to find them. There they are. Too many things on the desk. Too many. And I think I'm going to want this bronzy color. Oh yeah, that's the one I want. All right, now, if my hole's big enough or not. Nope, not quite. Let's see if that's big enough now. There we go. There we go. Get the eyelet in there. All right. Now let's work on the other end. That didn't get mashed down very well. I need to redo that. There. Oh, now it's locked itself. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Now let's make this one a little bit bigger. Okay. See if I can get this one set on the first try. Ah, that felt like it did it. Well, I think it'll be all right. Feels like I could pull it out if I wanted to, but I think it'll be all right. Okay. Now, to zhuzh it up a little bit, I have this little bee sticker here. It's not a sticker really. It's a little bee stamp or something, and I thought that would work on here. And I need to get some things to go with it. So, I like my flowers. I got all these new ones, and I've got all these pretty yellow ones. That would work. That would work. I have other ones too, but I think maybe that one. I already used this one on the other one, I think. I wouldn't have to use yellow. It's kind of weird. Those are definitely cut apart stickers, I think. I don't think I would use... Well, let's see here. No, I think I like these. I'll put this one on there. Now I don't want it to be under the flap, so put my flap down. And then my little bee sticker can go over here. It needs some ink though. It's got a little bit of white edge. It needs to be covered up. Okay. I think that's going to go there, but that's really plain. I want something else on there. Maybe I should put some more flowers on it. I don't think I want the exact same thing unless I put it down lower, but then no. Nope. We'll do something else. I'll look at my butterflies too. But maybe a label. This is General Catalog 1930. I can put that up there. Okay. And it needs inking also. That's really thin paper. That must be one of the earlier copies I made. I've started using heavier paper because it just holds up better for inking and gluing. Or should this go down here? Yeah, I'll put that down there. All right, and my little bee can go over here. And I think this calls for a couple of butterflies. I got that flower on there, right? Let's put this one over here and this one here. Or that one up there. Let's see what else I have that's yellow. There's a cute little, oh, that's a smaller one. That's probably better. And he can be halfway under. He can be a peekaboo. Little peekaboo butterfly. I'm waiting to have frogs come out this year. I always have frogs. They come in and sit on my the fixtures where my porch lights are, because that's where all the moths congregate and the bugs, and they have a good time eating. Usually with all the rain we have frogs by now, but I haven't seen any yet. Cute little green things. My little great-granddaughter came over the other day, and I asked her if she wanted to come in my yard and swing on my swing with me, and she said yes. And then she said, I want to find frogs, because one day she came and there were some frogs. There was a frog out on my fence, and so she thought that was pretty good. She wanted to come and see the frogs, but there weren't any. Like I said, I just haven't seen any yet this year. Okay. Now, do I want to do this way or the other way? I think we'll do it this way. And I am going to tie a knot in this. Because I don't think I can make it a big enough knot to keep it from going through the hole. And I'll put it about like that. All right. Now I'll do this side, and I think we'll be just about done here. I did ink it, didn't I? Oh, this side doesn't look inked. I don't think I inked this side. I think I did the other one and not this one. Either that or it wiped all off on my hand, which I doubt. And that piece just does not want to stay over there where it belongs. Okay. I might get some thicker twine than this and put through here. That would look better, but right now this is what I have. I can get a bunch of thick twine next time I go to Walmart. Okay, so we're going to have it tied up. I'll glue the top in and the bottom in, have it tied, you untie it, and you can journal on all of this space and this space. And I think that's okay. That looks pretty good. Just tie it here in the middle. Get it tied tight enough that it stays. Oh, come on. You know, it's hard tying a bow with only two hands. I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard. There. I think that'll be okay. And hopefully you've enjoyed the learning how to make one of these. And like I said, when I put it in the journal, it can have, well, it can be a belly band, or it doesn't have to be. You could totally glue it down, but I think a belly band is a good idea. You can put some more writing paper under there or some ephemera, something. I hope you've enjoyed this and learning how to make this. And I hope to see you again. This is Camille at my Junk Journal Heaven. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I want some comments. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.